Have you ever wondered why someone who can barely afford rent would still buy a $1,000 phone? Or why a person deep in debt proudly wears designer sneakers? It sounds irrational, right? But what if I told you that behind every luxury purchase lies a powerful psychological force? A dark, emotional game that manipulates how we see ourselves and how we want the world to see us. Welcome to The Dark Psychology of Luxury: Why Broke People Buy Rich Things. Before we dive deep into this fascinating topic, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss any of our deep dive videos that explore the hidden truths behind human behavior and modern society. Now, let's uncover the psychology of why so many people chase luxury they can't afford. 1. The illusion of success. Buying the image, not the item. Luxury isn't about what you buy, it's about what it represents. When people purchase expensive clothes, cars, or gadgets, they're not just buying products. They're buying symbols. Symbols of success, power, and acceptance. For many people, especially those struggling financially, luxury items serve as a shortcut to self-worth. They want to feel successful, even if they aren't. The moment they slip on that designer watch or hold that latest iPhone, they feel like they belong among the rich and powerful. It's temporary, but it's intoxicating. This isn't just spending, it's self-medication. The product becomes a drug, and luxury brands know it. 2. The dopamine trap. Why buying feels so good. Every time you make a purchase, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that fuels addiction. For broke buyers, the act of shopping creates a rush of excitement and control. In a world where life feels uncertain or disappointing, buying something expensive offers an illusion of power. I may not have everything, the brain says, but at least I can have this. That's why some people max out credit cards or spend their savings on luxury items. They're chasing that emotional high. But like any drug, the crash comes fast. The guilt, the debt, the anxiety, it all returns once the euphoria fades. 3. Social proof and the fear of looking less. Humans are social creatures. We want to fit in. And in today's digital age, fitting in means appearing successful. Social media magnifies this pressure. Every scroll through Instagram or TikTok shows people flaunting wealth, designer outfits, luxury cars, 5-star vacations. Even if most of it is fake or financed, the illusion is powerful. For someone struggling financially, the fear of looking less than can be crushing. So, they buy things to project an image of success. It's not about happiness anymore, it's about survival in the social hierarchy. Brands understand this perfectly. That's why luxury marketing doesn't sell products. It sells status. 4. The hidden power of branding. Luxury companies don't compete on quality, they compete on psychology. For instance, a $1,000 designer bag might cost less than $100 to produce, but you're not paying for leather, you're paying for the logo. That logo becomes a psychological shield, a way to prove, I matter. Brands like Louis Vuitton, Rolex, or Gucci invest billions not in their materials, but in their storytelling. They make you believe that owning their product means you've made it, and once that belief takes hold, logic disappears. People will go broke chasing a dream that never existed. 5. The luxury equals happiness. Myth. Here's the harsh truth. Luxury doesn't make you happy, it just gives you something to post about. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. The more you get, the more you want. That first luxury item feels incredible, but soon, you adapt. The excitement fades, and you crave something newer, flashier, more expensive. That's why broke people who buy rich things often remain broke. They're running on an emotional treadmill powered by insecurity, not satisfaction. 6. The status game. Competing in the wrong arena. Society has trained us to believe that our worth depends on what we own. But here's the dark part. This belief keeps people trapped. When you define your value through luxury, you're playing a game you can't win. Because there will always be someone richer, flashier, and more luxurious than you. So, people stuck in this cycle constantly try to one-up others, buying bigger, newer, shinier things, without realizing they're just feeding the system designed to exploit them. Luxury brands don't just sell to the rich. They target the aspirational poor, those dreaming of the rich life but struggling to afford it. 7. The psychological manipulation behind ads. Luxury advertising is a masterclass in manipulation. Notice how their commercials rarely talk about features or prices. Instead, they sell emotion, confidence, desirability, superiority. They use scarcity, limited edition, exclusivity, not everyone can have it, and celebrity endorsements to activate your subconscious fears and desires. When you see your favorite influencer or celebrity using a luxury item, your brain connects the dots. If I buy this, I'll be like them. But you won't. You'll just be one step deeper into the illusion. 8. The cultural pressure to look successful. In many cultures, especially developing ones, owning luxury items is seen as proof of achievement. People think, if I have an iPhone or a Mercedes, everyone will respect me. This mindset runs deep. Parents buy expensive clothes for their kids to look good in school. Couples take loans for lavish weddings just to appear wealthy. It's not vanity, it's fear. Fear of being judged, looked down upon, or considered a failure. And that fear drives billions of dollars in global luxury sales every year. 9. The psychological debt trap. Here's the dark twist. Luxury often leads to financial slavery. People buy things they can't afford to impress people who don't even notice. They end up buried in credit card bills, personal loans, and emotional stress, all to maintain a lifestyle built on appearances. The deeper they go, the harder it becomes to escape. The need for validation grows stronger. It's not just financial debt, it's psychological debt. 10. Escaping the trap. Redefining luxury. So, how do you break free from this mental prison? Start by redefining what luxury means. True luxury isn't wearing a brand, it's owning your freedom. It's the peace of mind that comes from not owing anyone. Luxury isn't about the car you drive, it's about being able to stop working when you want. It's not about the logo on your clothes, it's about self-respect, confidence, and independence. Once you understand that, you stop buying things to look rich, and start building things that make you actually rich. The dark psychology of luxury shows us one thing. Most people aren't buying products, they're buying permission to feel worthy. But the truth is, your worth has never been for sale. If you found this video thought-provoking, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening discussions on psychology, society, and human behavior. Drop a comment below. What's one luxury item you think isn't worth the hype? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Remember, luxury doesn't define you. Your mindset does. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.